Hello and welcome back to Sommers School. I'm Mandy Sommers, your host for today. And if you are brand new to the GoHighLevel system, or you're even just curious about how to use a CRM to run your business like a pro, then you are definitely in the right place. This is the only tutorial you need to hit the ground running in 2025 and 2026. I'm going to walk you through a step-by-step how to use GHL for your business. Even if you're a total beginner. In fact, I want you to put beginner in the comments if you're like, yes, that's me. I'm 100% brand new. I have taught thousands of people how to use this platform, even people who are not super techie. So don't forget that if you use my link, which you can see in the description below or just along this video, that you'll get exclusive GHL bonuses, including my ready to use snapshot templates that make it 10 times easier. Plus, you get a 14-day free trial to try things out. I will personally reach out to you and see if there's anything that I can do to help you. So be sure to check the description. So let's start with the basics. GoHighLevel is a all-in-one platform. And when I first started using this system, oh my goodness, I was like blown away at all of the things that this amazing system can do. It manages everything from lead capture, email marketing to automations, sales pipelines, and even your website or funnel. And it's all in one place. And it might seem a little intimidating at first, but I promise you that by the end of this video, you're going to have a solid view and a solid handle on what exactly this does and how you can use this to streamline your business. So let's talk a little bit about the pricing for this. This was one of my favorite things because before I was using GoHighLevel, I was using a number of other systems. I was using Thinkific. I had used Kajabi. I had used ActiveCampaign, MailChimp. I had tried it all. ClickFunnels. There was a Lead Pages. Like there were lots of different things. Wix, Squarespace. And the problem is everything was all in like scattered places. And the beautiful thing about GoHighLevel, whether you're a coach, a network marketer, any kind of business professional, maybe you sell things on a store, it's all in one place. You don't need 25 different programs in like that you have to log into to get your email list, your landing pages, and then figure out how to connect them. So for me, GoHighLevel has been absolutely incredible. They have award-winning support and it replaces so many things. I used to use Google Forms and even I use Schedule Once and Acuity scheduling. There's so many things for booking appointments, courses, like you can create courses on here and it's all in one place. So can you see like all of these prices? $1,600 per month. Now, at the time, I wasn't doing communities, which I do now. There were things. And so I was spending about $750 a month to manage all of this. And now we're down to 97. And I want to show you exactly how that goes. So when you come to the checkout page, you're going to see that there are 3 options. And I'm just going to show you the first 2. The first one is 97. This is everything that a beginner needs. You can always upgrade later if you need, but this is a great place to start. It gives you everything you need that we just talked about. It also does your payment integrations, which I'm going to show you, and so much more. So you're going to get a tutorial on everything here. Then if you want to expand and maybe have multiple accounts, the 97 has 3 sub accounts, which means you can have 3 different membership sites, unlimited funnels, all the things. If you want unlimited sub accounts, then you're going to want to go with the 297. And then there is a 497 for anybody who has a marketing agency and you actually want to use this at like sell this software, which I recommend if you are brand new, in the online space and you're trying to build something out. Maybe you're a coach of some sort, you're an educator, you have a small business, that really the $97 a month is perfect for you. And like I said, you can always upgrade as you grow. So you can find that link in the description below. So I'm actually going to walk you through what this is going to look like and how you're going to go about setting this up. So let's share screen again. Here we go. So once you get this all set up, this is going to be your view. You're going to have this agency dashboard, and this is going to show you your different accounts that you have. So with the 97 plan, you're actually going to have 3 accounts that you can create. Now, at the beginning, there's only going to be 1 account here because that's what you have created. And instead, we are going to actually come over to the sub accounts right here, and you're going to see that you can click add sub account. And then it's very simple. You can choose the different templates that you want dropped in based on what type of business you have. And let's just choose a blank one. And then you can either search for a location, or I always just do add manually. You're going to go through and create this with the name, the last name, the email, business name, all of the things, and it's going to create a sub account. And so this is what it's going to look like. You'll have a list of all of your sub accounts right here. And those are the accounts that will come up on the switcher right here that you can just click directly into. So from the agency view, the first thing you have to do is set up your sub account. Then you're going to want to come down into settings and make sure that you have added the users in the settings and even assigned them to the right sub accounts, depending on if it's just you or if you've got like 3 different businesses and you have 3 different people that will be managing that. Now we're going to switch into our YouTube account right here, and I'm going to walk you through this amazing platform. This is going to be 100% incredible. So, my number one tip is don't just watch tutorials. You definitely want to really start clicking around. And I always say, like, so many people struggle and they're like, "Ooh, I want to get started," but then they struggle to get started because they're just waiting to like know enough. I'm here to tell you, you know enough. Okay, you know enough, and all you need to know is to start clicking around and start testing and trying things out. So this is your dashboard. This is really where you're going to see everything that's going on and coming into your system. So as you build this out, you're going to have higher numbers across the board here. You can see like all of your funnels and the stages that people are in those funnels, tasks to be completed, and your lead report, things like that. So this is a great place to kind of come and see the snapshot of what's happening. Now, the next thing that I love about High Level is all of your conversations are in one place. I don't know about you, but I got so tired of all my conversations going all over the map. It's like some are in the email, some are in my Facebook, some are in Instagram. And in here, you can actually integrate all of your accounts into one, and you have all, so one, like, let's say Sally emails you, you'll see her emails, you'll see her text messages, you'll see everything that she has sent you on Instagram and Facebook, things like that. And so I love having all of our conversations in one tab. Now, this also replaces your schedule once, your acuity scheduling, your all of those things. And this integrates with Google Calendars. So you'll simply just go in down to our integrations at the very bottom down here, and you will integrate your calendar, your Google account, your Facebook, Instagram. If you want to integrate QuickBooks, you can. Stripe and PayPal are what we use to take payments on here. So I definitely want to integrate that. If you have a Shopify, you can integrate that here. So it'll pull in the information. You can actually assign Slack topics, LinkedIn, TikTok, WhatsApp, it's all here. So these are all the integrations that just come automatically in this program, and then everything will come together in one section for for your clients. So let's say a client books an appointment. It's actually going to show up in their contact information that they booked an appointment. So, in the calendars, you can actually have multiple calendars, and you just create a brand new calendar, and it will integrate with your Google Calendar, your Apple Calendar, to see what what are the things um, that are already scheduled, so that it doesn't schedule over those things. And so you want to go in and do all of those integrations. The next thing is it has a contacts section, and in these contacts, you can come in And this is just an example contact here. And you can see all of the activity that's happened. So anytime they click through a funnel of some sort, or they download a guide, or they message you, all the activity, or they click on your website, it's all going to be showing up here. This is all their conversations. You can see we also have the feature of setting them to D&D. So do not disturb. This is their way of unsubscribing. And so it's awesome that they can have one click and go in and unsubscribe. You can also see all of the different information that they have put in, and any automations that they're in, any opportunities that they're in, any courses they've purchased or groups that they're a part of. And then you can come in and manage their unsubscribes based off of, like, maybe they just want to be unsubscribed from email and not everything, or maybe it's just email and text. And so you can go in and do all of that manually. And then you can also kind of see, like, have they opened emails, have they not, um are they messaging, all the different things. So super awesome. Another favorite feature in the contacts is that we actually have what are called smart lists. And so you can come in and, based off of any of these amazing things, like the information that we're gathering, but let's just say we're going to use a tag. A tag is like how we sort them. And we want to say this is a high priority tag. We want to see who are the high priority people. We could save this as a smart list, call it high priority. And now it's going to show up right here. And so instead of having to search through our contacts, if they get that tag, they're going to come into this list. And then we can easily follow up, add them to a new email sequence, any of those types of things. So the contact section is amazing. Plus, you can actually add in here tasks to do, notes that you're maybe taking about certain clients. You can see the appointments they've booked, the documents that you've sent back and forth, the payments you've collected, and any associations. The other thing that I love is at the very bottom here, which I do not see. Let's just see if on mine, because this is an account where it's just our example account. So you can see right here where the first attribution is. So see how it's telling me, like, all the places I've clicked, and then also, like, what's the latest attribution. So how have they come into my system currently versus the first attribution. So if you're running ads, if you do YouTube, if you got TikTok, it's actually going to say, oh, this one came in through Instagram, if they came in through Instagram, and you'll know where your leads are coming from. I love that aspect of this. The next one are pipelines. And pipelines are basically your sales funnel. And this is part of the snapshot that you get when you sign up through my link. I'm going to give you some of my automatic pipelines that I already have set up. So you can see I've got myself, like, if I can set it up in the automations where if I go in and somebody downloads something, they will show up right here as a new lead. Depending on how they're interacting with my content, I can tell the system, oh, move them to a booked call. Let's say they booked an appointment. And then once it's completed, we can move them over to call completed, all the way until you finally, either maybe they unsubscribe or they want to purchase, and then you can put them in the one section, which means that this is that you've completed the process with this one contact. Then, of course, we've got our payment center where you can come in and create all of your different products that you are collecting payment for. So whether that's subscriptions, orders that are being placed, products, you come in and you can create a product right here. You can actually do coupons as well. You can see all the transactions. You can create payment links to send to people. Really, really awesome. And then I'm going to skip over the AI stuff. We can actually do a full nother video on that, but it's pretty awesome that we've got access to that. The next one is marketing. Marketing is an amazing place that you can go to put all of your social media in one place, and then see a calendar of all of the scheduled posts. So this will do your post scheduling. It's also where you can create your email templates. So you come in here, if you want your emails to be beautiful, come into the template section, and you can add logos, make them look beautiful. And if you're like, oh, I don't really love what's in there, just click new. And we want to create a template from we want to create a template. So email marketing templates. And you can see here, we've got so many different options that you can customize. It's absolutely phenomenal. And then you can come down to trigger links are actually something that we use often where we set a trigger link. If there's something in an email where we're like, take action now, you can say, okay, if they click this link, then do something different. And so that's what trigger links are. There's even an affiliate manager. So let's say you have a program and you're like, ooh, I want to offer an affiliate commission if somebody shares my program. You can come in and create a campaign and say, okay, if they share it and they make a sale, then they'll get 5%, and it tracks all of that for you. We've got our brand board, our ads manager, but really some of my favorite things are actually in the automations. So in marketing, you can actually create email templates, but in the automation section, you can come in here and create amazing workflows just from scratch that, or even you can select a recipe. They've got some that are already pre-made. So we're going to go back since that was not doing it, but we're just going to create one from scratch so I can show you what this is. The first thing that you want to do is you always want to name it. So this is a demo. And anytime you start a automation, there's usually a trigger that's started. So let's say they came in and downloaded your free guide. And in doing that, they filled out a form. So we're going to click form submitted and we're going to add a filter. And the form is lead generation. They filled that form out. And so anytime somebody clicks submit, they're going to be dropped into this work funnel. At this point, we can then start categorizing them. So we're going to add a lead download. So they came in and downloaded a lead. So we know where they came in from. We're going to add that new tag. So their contact information will come in and it will add that tag to them. The other thing that we can do is, let's say we are running Facebook advertising or something like that. You can actually come in and click add to a custom audience. And so you connect your Facebook business account and it's going to pull up all your audiences so you can retarget them. I love this feature. The next thing that you can do is, let's say we wanted to send them an email. So we're going to put an email right here, send email, put your name, who it's from, email from, and then you can actually grab a template that you already created. Or let's say we don't want to, we just want to send it. Right here, these are the custom values. So if we want to customize it, we can say contact first name. So it's going to say, hey, Sally, download here. And so you can then go through, send your whole email, write your email out, and it will send to them. Oh, hi. Sorry, we have to fill all this out so you can see what this looks like. So this is add tag, email. There's so much more that you can do. And then you can also go in and kind of see where people are at in there. But these are all the different things. Let's say you wanted to follow up. You can add a task. And so it will show up in your task section. Let's say you wanted to send a text message or you wanted to call them. You can even do voicemail drops here, which is absolutely incredible. You can send Instagram messages. There's lots and lots of things, as you can see, that can happen when somebody comes in with these automations. This is truly where the power is in this system. And then of course we have, let me just see. Yeah, we did everything there. We've got our sites. So our sites are where you can actually build out funnels. You can build out websites. So the difference between a website and a funnel has one purpose and it kind of goes step by step. In fact, let me just show you. We click into here, you'll see there's 3 steps. And on each page, it's like, click here to progress. And so it's like, download the guide. And then they go to the next page. And then it's like, join the Facebook group. So it walks them through step by step versus websites that are kind of choose your own adventure. And so you click on it and there's like 25 things that you can click on that page. And you can go to all the different pages of that website. And so you can build out as many funnels or websites as you want. Then you have your stores. You can actually build out stores. You can host webinars. You can build out all of your forms in here. And so we just did this lead generation, and you can actually do lots of different types of forms, and all the information collected goes into their contact system, into your contact area. And then of course we've got surveys where you can go in and you can create surveys so that it kind of like it's intuitive. It's like if they click here, they're going to go to this question. But if they click here, they go to this question. We even have quizzes. There's so much happening here. On top of that, you can actually run your WordPress stuff here or your blog. So blogging is a great way to bring attention to your content. And so you're just going to click right here, create blog, and you'll go through the whole process. It's so easy. That's what I really want to emphasize is it's so easy. But here is the craziest, most powerful part of this system, and that is the membership area. In the membership area, you can actually create your as many courses and offers as you want. And it's so quick and easy. In fact, if you click on products right here, you'll see, let's just create a new product from scratch. If you've been with Kajabi, you can actually import from Kajabi, but if not, let's just create from scratch. We're going to start building. You could do one of these pre-made ones, but I actually like to start building on my own. And I'm going to say YouTube training. Awesome. Create that product. And from here, you'll see that you come in and there are categories already created. It's so easy to edit them. Let's just say welcome. Welcome. Perfect. Save that. And then we're going to come into the post. And in here, you can upload videos, you can add texting, you can attach files, you can add audio. There's so much that you can do in here. And so you can build out entire courses that you sell right here in this system. It's absolutely incredible. Then from there, you also have communities. So if you've been using School, it's just like the School communities, and you create the community, you set it up. So there's so many ways that you can bring people in. You can even create certificates. So if somebody comes in and they do one of your full courses, you can actually issue them a certificate. It's absolutely masterful and amazing. I love it. You can also manage your reputation here. You can download a ton of reports. There's so many things that you can do with this beautiful system. And so I hope that as you've gone through today, you've been able to see that there are so many amazing things that you can do with HighLevel, whether you're a coach, whether you're a content creator, whether you're an influencer, whatever it is, gathering emails into a list is one of the most powerful things that you can do. And then organizing that and putting people through customer journeys is everything that every influencer should be doing. So if you want to go from overwhelmed to in control, then GoHighLevel is your business's new best friend. And remember, if you use my link in the description, you get an amazing 14-day trial. Plus, you get my exclusive bonus snapshot with all my plug and play automations, templates, and funnels preloaded to get you started super fast. So if you've got any questions, go ahead and drop them in the comments. I'm actually going to be producing a ton of videos all about HighLevel. If this was helpful for you, can you hit that like button and hit that subscribe if you want more no fluff tutorials on automating, scaling, and simplifying your business online. Okay, it's time to get to work. Your next level starts right now. We'll see you in summer school. Bye.